Doug on Instagram, what should the pH of my wort be before pitching the yeast? I would say typically you're going to see pHs in the low 5s to high 4s prior to pitching. But this will be a bit yeast strain dependent, but let's keep going. And he said, so awesome for you to respond, making a blonde ale with noble hops and Lutra yeast. And I can't, because he cannot control fermenter temperatures. So using a Kvike strain like that is a good idea. My last batch had a pH of 6.2 after the boil. I took a pH reading again with 15 minutes left in the boil, and it was at 5.3. I added Fermax as a yeast nutrient, so that might have affected the pH. And I responded, that's a pretty big pH swing. So I expect to see a tenth or two drop during the boil. And I doubt that the nutrient addition is something that pulled down your pH like that. And then I asked if he typically has a full point drop during his boil. He said, I don't know, as I just started to take more pH readings throughout the brewing process. I was only checking the mash pH prior to this. I used Cervomyces nutrient this last brew I did, and the pH was 5.2 after the boil. That's super normal. Still fermenting, so we'll see if there's any difference as I made the same recipe as before. Thanks again for taking your time, as I'm sure you get a billion questions. I subscribe to your YouTube channel, and I love it. How do I submit a question for you on your channel? As always, hit me up on Instagram for questions, or just DM me on Instagram, or just put questions into YouTube comments, and that's how I see them. So, but getting to this, so yeah, big picture, I'll typically see a kettle full pH around low 5s, 5.2, 5.3, and then I will see end of boil pH, 5.1, 4.9 to 5.1, probably more usually in the 5.1 range. Yeah, my guess is if I had to guess, you might want to be checking your pH meter or making sure that you have high quality pH strips, because all those other measurements sound right, but that one measurement seems real off. The 6.2 seems really off. So make sure that you're calibrating your pH meter. If you are using test strips, make sure that they're good or right, or double check it. I'm going to assume you're using pH meter here, so just make sure you're calibrating and staying on top of that. But that would be my gut. I don't think it's your pH meter, and you should not be seeing any addition of yeast nutrient that would be dragging down your pH like that. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're going to maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.